Welcome to this tutorial where I'll be showing you how to create this simple painted terrazzo cake. In this particular design, I'm using edible art paints by Sweet Sticks. It's the paints that I like to use, and you can choose to use a different kind of edible art paint if you like. I would definitely suggest an alcohol-based one, which is quick drying. The first thing you want to do is to apply your first layer of paint. So I'm using a very hard bristle brush. You can use a toothbrush, a clean toothbrush for this if you'd like. And I'm adding a very thin, fine layer of spattered paint all over my grey fondant cake. I'm using the black coloured edible art paint for this particular layer, and I've also added a few drops of Decorator's alcohol to the paint to thin it out ever so slightly. You can do this on a different fondant base colour if you like, but I would definitely recommend keeping the colour very pastel, very light, so that all of your painted layers stand out. Try and keep the spatter paint effect very even everywhere if possible. It'll help give you a more realistic terrazzo effect. Related to that, as a side note, I would also highly recommend making sure that your edges are very sharp on your cake for this particular design, as it helps it look really realistic. If you struggle with getting smooth sides and sharp edges on your fondant cakes, I have an awesome tutorial. I'll link it in my description box below. It covers all of the fundamentals for ganache and fondant, and it shows you my amazing techniques for getting sharp edges in a short amount of time with minimal effort, so go check it out. You can see here I've moved on to my second color, which is white. Again, I've added just 1 or 2 drops of Decorator's alcohol to my white edible art paint. I do not want to thin it out too much, otherwise it's not going to stand out. So I'm using the same flicking motion with my finger. I recommend wearing food safety gloves when you do this. It's really not great to do this without gloves. I find that layering the white on top of the black paint on top of the grey fondant makes it look like a really beautiful concrete, like a fondant type speckled concrete. So if you even wanted to leave it like this as it is, it's really great and will look great with a couple of sails on top or decorations. Now when you finish this layer, you want to let your cake dry completely for about an hour. Now the next step is actually to paint some very small geometric shapes all over your cake, and you want to do this in a few different colors. The first color I'm going to do is black, and so this time I'm using straight color from the bottle. I'm not mixing any Decorator's alcohol to thin down this color at all, because I want it to be very solid and very matte. So I'm just going to zoom in here to show you the type of shapes that I'm painting. So I'm not actually going to draw them out. You can if you want to with a non-toxic pencil beforehand, but it is very easy to freehand this. The trick is to make sure that the little shapes that you do don't look like circles or blobs. You want them to have angles and you want them to look quite geometric. So start off with triangles. They work really great. And then you can do squares or rectangles or hexagons, all with varying sides, lengths and angles. You basically want them to look very random and natural. If you're not sure what colors to pick for your cake, you can just Google terrazzo online and you'll see a whole range of different color palettes and different types of terrazzo that you can use as inspiration. Next, I paint my terrazzo design with a blue color. I added 2 drops of navy blue to my sky blue to produce a nice bright blue color. And I'm doing the same thing, the geometric shapes, and I do my third color, a nice vibrant pink. I added 2 drops of red to a baby pink just to make it stand out a little bit. As it dries, it tends to lighten, the color tends to lighten a little bit. If you'd like, you can paint a double coat. I was a little pressed for time with this project, so I only did 1 coat, but I would have loved to have let it all dry completely and then added a second coat. The last color I'm adding is gold, so I dilute a little bit of Decorator's alcohol with some edible gold lustre dust. I like doing a little bit of metallic in my terrazzo as it just makes it pop. So I'm pretty much done. I find that painting 3 to 5 colors makes for a great terrazzo design. It's a very quick, easy but classy design, and I hope you enjoyed it. To stay up to date with all new Sugar Cakes videos and tutorials, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you're not missing out on any new content. Catch you guys later!